How do you upgrade or to buy a private property today with minimal risk of selling at a loss? Are you one of those who find that it's very risky to purchase a private property today because you are worried that you might lose your job during recession and end up selling your property at a much lower price? In this video, I'll share with you how you can create a safety net during a private property purchase by planning your finances carefully. There's this very common mindset of Singaporeans that today if you purchase a private property, you should take as little loan as possible so that you can save on the interest that you pay to the bank. There's totally nothing wrong with that, but before you take that step, you must also consider the fact that the bank interest today, some of them are below 2%. And the amount of money that you keep inside your CPF ordinary account, CPF will pay you a 2.5% interest per annum. So theoretically speaking, when you put your money in CPF and take up a slightly bigger loan for your property purchase, you are still making a 0.5% per annum gain from the monies that you put inside your CPF. So after understanding this theory, does it make a little bit more sense to you today to take up a slightly higher loan and to keep more money in your CPF ordinary account so that you can gain the 2.5% interest per annum? By now, many of you may have guessed that my technique of creating a safety net uses your CPF or the cash proceeds from the sale of your previous flat. Whenever I meet my clients for a one-to-one consultation, I would always craft out or prepare a spreadsheet that is personalized based on their specifics. And this is one of the examples of my client who has enough reserve funds for them to last 3 years in case if they lose their job. Meaning to say, even if they lose their job and lose their earning capacity for 3 entire years, they would have enough reserve funds to last them 3 full years of their monthly installments. Before I help my clients purchase any private property, how do I determine whether this client is actually overcommitting? So if you ask me, it's always safe to set aside at least 1 to 1.5 years in balance fund because recession generally lasts between 1 to 1.5 years. By setting aside 1.5 years worth of funds, be it CPF or cash, ensures that my client will not have to sell their property at a loss even if they lose their earning capacity during a recession. So then again, it boils down to your lifestyle spending, family commitments, and also your balanced cash savings. So it is highly recommended to speak to a professional that can provide you with this personalized spreadsheet to ensure that you don't overcommit in your next property purchase. And if you speak to me, I will be the one to personally help you to craft out your financial plan. And not only that, I will be the one that will be teaching and guiding you along the way on how you can select the right property purchase, not only for property investing, but as well as for your own stay. So I believe you've learned something today, and if you would like to find out more about property investing, do check out my other videos and I'll see you soon.